From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, center fielder, Michael Saunders.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to deep right field. Cespedes is going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and the throw in gets away from him, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's David Freese to stand in. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Ivan Nova will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Next up from New York, Jose Reyes, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now, Michael Conforto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Liner in there for a base hit. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Head-to-head against Nova. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. Conforto is off at first with 2 away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a swing and a high pop-up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First pitch on its way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Josh Bell.
First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cespedes is there. One away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Adrian Gonzalez, one of the best in the business at first base. The ability to bail his infielders out time and time again with soft hands and pickability.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Lavarnway. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Lagares looks up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. Third home run for him on the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Batting 8.
Here's Jordy Mercer now.
Jordy Mercer.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 40.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Ivan Nova. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 2 and the Mets nothing. Stepping into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Next for the Mets, Asdrubal Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting 8, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Batting 9.
Standing in now, Tanner Roark.
Tanner Roark.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with another 0-2. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. The Mets strike for a run on this home run by Travis d'Arnaud. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Saunders. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Michael Saunders.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Carlton McKenzie. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Conforto is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Riding in once again, Sean Rodriguez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First offering on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A ball and 2 strikes to Sean Rodriguez.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 2-1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Late square, and this is popped up. Nova is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Lagares. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ground ball left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Here's Adrian now. Fouled off. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
1-0.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Cespedes over at second. Frazier on at first with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates 2. Here's David Freese to stand in. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Lagares to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3.
Now batting.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Josh Bell the next to hit. No balls and 1 strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Playing 11.
One and one, here it is. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Here's another 2-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Ryan LaVarnway. Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one gets away. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and 2 to Jordy Mercer. The 0-2 pitch. Polanco's on the move. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run, and as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box, Tanner Roar. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Reyes. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his two previous trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And this is lined softly to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded by Freese. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder, number 12.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The breaking ball that time in for a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Polanco. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The count now at 2-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He stays alive, still 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
McKenzie is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. We played 4. It's 4-3 New York.
Pitcher, Ivan Nova.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Cespedes is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 12, Michael Saunders.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Saunders. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Carlton McKenzie, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second, and Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Cespedes. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And that one right down Main Street. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Adrian Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Leading off the inning, Sean Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Sean Rodriguez.
First pitch coming, here it is. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for Pittsburgh, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, David Freese comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Tapped down the line. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Standing in now, Josh Bell. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Ryan Lavarnway, and he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. I'm set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Gonzalez is there. And that retires the side. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. All even now at 4 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher. Travis.
Digging in to try it again. Travis d'Arnaud. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. 0-1 pitch on its way. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes the breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And Freese won't get a glove on this one. It's a fair ball.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Set. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. McKenzie on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 2 left for the Mets. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 51, Paul T-Law.
Striding in once again, Jordy Mercer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind to get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Starling Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 11 home runs and 19 driven in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Hit in the air out to center field. Cabrera has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Center fielder number 12, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Stepping in now, Carlton McKenzie, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Cespedes. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave one. This game's all tied at 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 70, George Cantor.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Slapped hard the opposite way. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Line drive to center field. Saunders is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting number 23, first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. In previous matchups against George Contos, he's just 1 for 6. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Grounded back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets strand 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. Digging in once again, Sean Rodriguez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
The pitch. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lagares is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. This is skied into short left center. Conforto calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains tied at 4. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
One pitch coming now to Cabrera.
There's a strike. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count remains 2-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Up next for the Mets,
David Wright will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 5, David Wright.
The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Wright is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Now a swing here as he flares this one over toward first. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That's shortstop.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Josh Smoker answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. He's set and the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the eighth.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Juan Lagares is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Wright at second. Reyes at first. One gone. Hit back toward the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. Mets out in front, 5-4. Ahmed Rosario will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
Jerry Familia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready for another shot now, Josh Bell. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
First baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan LaBarnway. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike one. The 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike three.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Lifetime against Familia. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Josh Harrison will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Josh Harrison.
2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Lagares is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Paul Sewald wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jerry's Familia wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.